The third tool of philosophy is axiology, and it is really the study of values. In other words, it asks the question, what is good? And from this study of axiology, we arrive at what is good. Let's take an example. Today, I think we confuse young people more. We teach them something in our classes as teachers, and what they experience in society, the reality is so different. A simple thing, speak the truth. Take an example. The phone rings and your father or mother says, oh, just tell the person I'm not at home. Is that telling the truth? Or there's a knock at the door. Go and see, and somebody wants to see your father or mother and you're told, I'm not at home. Is that correct? What does the child learn? And as human beings, to cover up for these kinds of things, we say, oh, it's a white lie. And a white lie doesn't hurt anyone. People, a lie is a lie. We've colored lies. What is a white lie and a pink lie and a blue lie? A lie is a lie. If we want young people to learn to be honest and to speak the truth, we will have to stop this nonsense of white lies and coloring lies to suit our purposes. This we only do to cover up. A lie is a lie. Whether it hurts someone or it doesn't hurt someone is not the point under discussion. The point is, did you speak the truth? And the answer is no. If the answer is no, then what is good? How do we teach young people? How do we show balance and similarity between what we teach and what they experience in the real world? It depends a lot on us, how we provide our young people those experiences that will go parallel with what we are trying to teach in the classroom. So we get ethics from the study of axiology, and ethics really is a set of rules, moral behaviors, actions that we perform in society to live a normal, decent life and stay out of trouble. It's when we go against ethics is when we get in trouble. We don't get in trouble when we do what society wants us to do. We don't get in trouble when we behave in the classroom. We get in trouble when we don't behave in the classroom. We get in trouble when we don't do what society expects morally of young people to do. And so we must understand that for young people, we must provide opportunities for them to experience the correct examples of what moral values we try to teach in the classroom. The fourth tool is logic, and this has to do with thinking, reasoning, and problem solving. If you look at our classrooms today, what opportunities do our students get to think independently with their own head? If the students only give you the answers that the teacher has said in class or they have read in the textbooks, that is not thinking. Thinking happens when students can use the knowledge they have gained independently on their own in unfamiliar situations that are not part of what was discussed in the class or read in the textbook. Then thinking is happening. What opportunities do we provide students for reasoning in the class? We actually tell them, your thinking should reflect my thinking. That's not correct. That is not an education. And therefore, what do? We must provide young people with opportunities to problem solve in the classroom. A lot of problems that students today are going to inherit in their adult life, they did not create. They did not create the pollution and contamination and deforestation. Our generation has done it. But they have to survive with those problems. And if we never give them problem-solving skills, how are they going to solve those problems for themselves? All this will lead to decision-making. And young people need to make decisions in life for themselves. Right or wrong, they need to do that on their own. And so thinking is of two types. Inductive, which comes from experience, and deductive, which actually comes from solving and taking part in actual problem-solving situations. Students need an opportunity to do both. They have learned from experience, they have learned from activities and exercises, and they should be provided both on an ongoing basis in all our classrooms.